Alright, welcome to the Master Wing channel. We got another great game upcoming. This is game 2 of the Wingspan Open tournament against Buzzsawlouie. We won the first game 90-78. And this is game 2. Looking at our starting hand, torn between the wood duck and the mute swan. Maybe both. Not certain. I'm going to choose falconer. Problem is, 6 food for 2 birds early game is tough to get down. And the bird feeder is not going to cooperate for the wood duck. Dang. Okay. I think since I'm going to be... Alright, so the thinking is I'm not going to build out my wetlands since I have the wood duck. I'm going to be getting cards and food. Mute swan is really good a lot of times, but for this strategy, I think it's going to put me too far behind the 8 ball for the food. So I'm going to go wood duck, and I normally wouldn't even consider golden eagle, but the fact that I have falconer and I'm going to be getting a lot of food, I think I'm going to keep the eagle. Very expensive birds to play, but once we get them down, maybe we can draw something decent. That's what we're going with. And before I click OK, I'm just taking one last look at that mute swan. I think if I had a cheap forest bird, I could make mute swan my main go-to bird, but it doesn't really make sense, in my opinion, to invest in the mute swan if I'm going to be activating the wood duck all the time. So, all right, let's just roll with this. I think I'm gonna have to force down the wood duck with the 2-for-1 food exchange. Man, game 1, I don't know if I'm gonna post game 1 or not, but it was really close. He had Moltoni's warbler. I had a couple pink power birds that came in handy, and then I had Benelli's eagle at the end. But again, it was a really close game, so I'm expecting another tight one. Wow. Forest bunting. Interesting. Normally see that in the grassland. I am going to just take one of his worms. Probably reset the bird feeder anyway, but that's okay. Wood duck, obviously a great bird to play, but after that, my options are pretty limited, so we're gonna heavily rely on something decent to draw. Okay, so he gained a fish and a worm. I was going to force down the wood duck, but to waste all that food on one bird card, I think I'm going to reset the feeder. Surely there's a... Are you serious? Surely there's a seed. And of course there's not. So that's disappointing. Okay. Man. I've already burned 2 turns just getting 1 food. Not the fast start I usually like. And then the question is, if he gets food again and resets the bird feeder, do I just grab one more food for that wood duck wheat? Alright, so he's got the rough. That's a good one. Yeah, obviously I don't know what he has in his hand, but I a lot of times I'll put the bunting in the grassland, activate it a couple times, and then just keep drawing in the wetlands. But I'm sure for Buzzsawlouie there's a method to the madness. We got to see what we can draw. Ooh, snow bunting, okay, and black vulture. The black vulture's free. And the snow bunting. I'm at a crossroads. I like all three of these birds. I don't really like the vulture, but because it's free, I think I'm gonna pass on him. And try something better. I don't know. I could go back and forth on that, but as soon as he lays the tuck bird down, I'm going to regret getting rid of the bunting, and the golden eagle is a 10-point bird, so with this falconer, draw cards again, and okay, grosbeak. And the grebe. Getting rid of the grebe here. Definitely an argument to keep it, but again, I have a hard time investing in wetland birds when my wood duck is a card draw. So I think we're gonna lay eggs here. And because of the pace of the game, I'm going to have to get rid of the golden eagle or the snow bunting. I just am. All right. And there's no. worms for the grosbeak. Goes against my nature to get rid of snow bunting. I could really regret that later. We'll see. Trying to debate how I want to do this. All right. You know, that's kind of crazy. This game is tough. I'm trying to make some lemonade out of lemons here. Just everything is so expensive. I'm going to do something. I'm going to play the wild turkey. Oh my gosh, why do I get rid of the snow bunting? Lesson learned, never do it. Never get rid of the snow bunting early game. Lesson learned. There's just too many tug birds. Of course he's gonna grab it. He didn't grab it. What? He did not grab the house finch. I'm shocked. Contemplating if it's too good to be true. I'm trying to see. I know I'm gonna get it. Let's see. So now that I have that though, I think I'm done with the grosbeak. Yeah. Man, I'm not complaining about the wood duck, but a lot of times I'm a lot more decisive. I know what's the best move forward, but right here there's just the cards that I'm seeing and in the food cost required. It seems like a couple tougher decisions. Do you just commit and stick with a bad bird card, or do we keep drawing for something else? It's tricky, but that's Wingspan. He's got 3 birds. I'm gonna get 2 and hopefully win this goal. Yes. So it was a slow round 1, but we just had a pretty much 13-point play. Excuse me, 12-point play. He's gonna do his rough stuff. Wow, Imperial Eagle pops up in the tray. We are going to snag that. And it's kind of weird to grab the Swift. I'm not going to play it, but it kind of would go with his board to pivot to the grassland. You know what I mean? He's going to be drawing a lot of cards, and then he could lay that cheap bird down and tuck some. So I'm going to deny the Swift. We'll see if it was worth it later. All right, so things are starting to look up with our wood duck. I'm gonna play the house finch in the forest. Normally I play it in the grassland, obviously, but it's just too one-dimensional. I need some food source. And this one food every turn is just killing me with the wood duck, so. All right. He's laying eggs, I'm laying eggs. All right, so he's got the yellow-rumped warbler. He's got a tuck bird. I was really shocked he didn't take the house finch. Especially if he had a warbler as well. He might have just drew that, so. But if this was a more egg-heavy game as far as round goals, maybe I keep the finch in the grassland, but strategy this game, gain as much food and predators as we can, and play a bunch of big point birds. And I'm still regretting not keeping that snow bunting. He didn't take the finch, but he got the warbler. Long story short, messed up. All right, so gain some rats here. Gonna have to skip this house finch at first. The willet is a 6-point bird now, so we're rolling, people. Man, I'm gonna have to skip this house finch again, though. That kind of stinks, but. Alright, so he is not going to be hurting on food at all. Let's see. I think I'm going to gain food one more time. And I don't mind taking a lot of fish here, because a lot of big point birds have fish in their food cost. Hey, just drew another great bird. House sparrow, let's go. He's not gonna go down this round, but I think he's gonna come in handy. That Juniper Titmouse might have been a good opportunity to score some extra points in the forest. I overlooked that card a little bit, but it is what it is. We're not out of it. It's just that slow round one, I couldn't get over it, you know? Alright, so we're gonna do this. I need what do I need? A pleated woodpecker would be great. A chipping sparrow, something to lay some eggs in the forest. Alright, so he's got, let's see, one more turn. And he's got 2 more food left. So to secure the victory for the round 2 goal, playing the Willet. 1 food, 6 points. I say secure the victory. It should be a secured victory unless he had like a sunbird with a tucking power, like a, I don't know, Benelli's eagle or goshawk or something. Well, we were correct in playing the Willet and Honey Buzzard. Not a bad play by any means. He might have qualified for his Forester bonus card. Let's see. I was reminding myself what that hooded crow does. I don't know how many times he's going to be activating his grassland, so I'm thinking a hooded crow is a pass for me. Alright, I was going to lay some eggs here, but since the food I need for the house sparrow is available, and this guy is going to take so much food, I'm just going to go ahead and grab that. Okay. Don't think the flycatcher's going to do it for me this time. Choosing the flycatcher, I don't know. Basically, that was a decision between Tree Swallow and flycatcher. Obviously, 7-point play for the flycatcher, but the Tree Swallow gets me that second column if I needed it for the goal. So he plays the Finch, which is pretty good. Pretty good card. It's going to activate right now. Yeah, so keeping the Tree Swallow in the back for that second column. probably play this house finch soon and start gaining some more food. Actually, I think I'm gonna gain food first. And I would trade the tree swallow for the merganser, except the tree swallow helps me with the third end of round. How many cavity nests does he have? So he has 0 cavity nests. And the sparrow's gonna help me out there. I may tuck the tree swallow, we'll see. Alright, so it's looking like he's probably going to get that second column. Alright, so we are going to gain some food. I wanted some seeds for the house sparrow, and now I'm even debating whether to keep the house sparrow. Let's see. Man, this bird feeder has been uncooperative for this game. House sparrow doesn't really work if I don't have seeds to discard, so that's pretty troublesome. Skipping, especially with the goldfinch right now. Okay. Might see a path to victory here. It's tough. I've got a roadrunner that's a 9, what, an 8-point play probably. Yeah. He's got 7 tucks. Those are adding up with that rough. Filled columns. Well, I'm gonna grab food again. Oh my goodness, not a single seed. Okay, well, we may have to abandon this sparrow, because, I mean, it's definitely not cooperating, and I'm not quite sure it's worth it, honestly. Alright. Here we go, team. Taking that, taking that. I am through with the house sparrow. I get a chaffinch. Alright, so done with that. All right, so that gave us a couple options. I think hummingbirds, pretty much too late. I have plenty of food. I'm gonna do the stilt to do my second column. That'll get me 2 more cards. Then that puts me into the eagle and the roadrunner. And then we hope for the best the last round. Laying eggs. Whew, guys. It's not looking good, team. Oh, now he's got the dove. All of this extra food is gonna go to him. He must be collecting on that yellow rumped warbler. That's wild. So, anyway, sometimes that's just how it goes, you know? All right. Man, so honey buzzard combo into the collared dove. Then you got the goldfinch, the ruff. It is looking rough for us, for sure. All right, but you know what? I'm going to get the eagle down early. I'm doing that because I don't want to force down the roadrunner if I don't have to. I think. Yeah. That was an 11-point play. I think we're hanging in there. I can lay eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Kestrel and Roadrunner. And then lay eggs for my last 2 turns. Whew. Not our smoothest pivot to the grassland. The thing we have going for us is some big point birds with falconer. The thing he's got going for him are these tucks that are definitely going to add up. All right. So, need to do some food counting here. 1, 2, 3. Let me see. Might not be able to play that Kestrel. I'm not sure I need to. Man, can't even get in a golden eagle tuck. The Roadrunner's probably not going to tuck much either, but by itself, it's going to be a 7-point play. The Cuckoo, huh? Not bad, not bad. We got 8 birds on the board. That grassland was expensive. So, not the greatest game. I'm thinking we're gonna lose out on this one, but we will of course tough it out and see what happens. There were several times during this game, at least 3 that I can remember, where we did not get any of the food we needed. And when that happens, you're thinking, okay, I'll just force something down. But now we get to the late game, and just 1 extra worm for a kestrel would have helped. Or 1 extra worm for that black-necked stilt a while ago. 1 extra seed for, a house finch or the turkey. That's how it goes. Gain food. He is continuing to gain food. I'm assuming he's going to play a cavity nest bird. Right? This is my last chance, basically, if I want to play the kestrel, but I don't think it's worth it for the opportunity, so. Come on, Roadrunner. Let's go. Let's go, Eagle. 6 points. Come on. Six-point play, but with the goldfinch and the cuckoo, it's really only a 4-point difference. Well, I got myself really hopeful with that house finch, thinking, hey, house finch into another tucking bird, maybe a tuck and lay bird. It was looking hopeful, but everything we drew was so pricey, and we were trying to stay competitive on the end around goals and really didn't build out a forest engine like I was thinking we could. The dreaded puffin. Could have used that earlier. Look at this Roadrunner. The sneaky Roadrunner. You gotta watch out for those Roadrunners, man. Can we go 3 in a row? I'm struggling when my last 3 turns are 4-point egg layers. Let's see. Oriole. Why not? Golly. Yeah, we are toast, people. We tried. Gave it the good old college effort. I'm not just going to post games that I win. The Roadrunner's 3 for 3. I'm going to post games that I also lose. This is a best of 3 series. I'm going to play Buzzsawlouie again. I assume after the scoreboard it's going to be 1-1. I'm from Texas. I see the Roadrunner all the time. 3 for 3. Come on. Silver lining. Man, he crushed it. That was fun to play. We just couldn't catch up from that slow start. That round 1 was weak. Even with the wood duck, could have played that better. All right, let's see what we got. Not hopeful, but it is close. I got the goal advantage, but these tucks, I'm afraid, are gonna catch up to me. Guys, what just happened? I am really shocked, honestly. I'm really shocked. I really thought he had that one. I guess his birds just, they weren't super, they didn't collect a lot of points. He had me on tucks. I just had more eggs. I had more bonus cards, and we crushed the end-around goals. So I'm not going to say it was an accident because we made the best with what we had. But, man, that was a struggle. 8 birds, 97 points. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like or subscribe. We still got a game 3 against Buzzsawlouie. Thanks for watching.